Yeah, endotoxin is always present in the intestine, and it's always the first thing to defend against. But many other stresses and toxins, like radiation, or heavy metals, or estrogenic substances, or too many polyunsaturated fatty acids, and so on, all of these things tend to loosen up or saponify the cell structure, cause the cell to take up water and let junk enter from the environment into the cell substance itself. And getting into the cell substance, then it can just as easily go out the other side of the cell into the underlying extracellular material, and from there across the capillary cells and into the bloodstream. And that is essentially what the leaky gut is. It's leaky cell substance, which involves leaky capillaries, and ultimately it can cause leakiness of any tissue in the precancerous states. For example, you see substance leaking out of the characteristic cell, and those indicate a tendency to develop cancer in that organ, because that organ is most stressed and is leaking its substance. For example, the prostate-specific antigen is just a normal prostate protein that leaks out because the cell is under stress. And the same protein leaks out of breast cells when they're under stress. And characteristic proteins leak out of any cell when it's under stress.
So it literally is the cell is falling apart.
Yeah.
It's breaking down. It's leaking.
And something as simple as vitamin E can tremendously strengthen the cell and help to hold it together so it doesn't leak its protein substance out into the environment.
And what would be the mechanism behind that?
Oh, no one really knows, but partly it's stopping the free radical damage that nitric oxide is producing.
Okay.
And it helps to keep calcium from overloading the cell, and keeps the water from associating too closely with the proteins. Okay. And a lot of protective substances will do that. The natural hormones, progesterone and testosterone, help to toughen up the cell and keep it from leaking.
Okay.
The factors similar to vitamin E that are associated with energy production, coenzyme Q10 and vitamin K, are closely associated with vitamin E and energy production, and they are extremely powerful at defending the respiratory apparatus from nitric oxide and endotoxin.